Concerns about security. Next at 6, grad students hack into a civilian drone. What they were able to do once they did.
On this Independence Day, we end
reporting every evening.
Rebuilding a life. People are coming together to help a man who lost his family in one of the Valley's worst crimes, when the Martinez family gym might reopen. Plus 4th of July fireworks forecast. Darren Miller is tracking a system now. He'll show us what's in store for tonight's celebration, plus rooting for the home team at Cashman Field.
Now, Nevada's first choice for news. This is Channel 8 News Now at 6.
Thanks for joining us. Dave is on assignment at Cashman Field. This 4th of July, the community is coming together to help a man whose family was torn apart, and it's helping to renew his spirit. Arturo Martinez and his wife and daughter were brutally attacked in their home in April, but this support is helping restore his faith in people. Joe Bartels shows us the boxing gym they loved so much is about to reopen.
And let's see what's working and what's not.
This is the first glimpse we've seen into the world the Martinez family loved. Their boxing gym in North Las Vegas is getting remodeled free of charge.
He's a righteous man, that's all I got to say. He's always been good people, always wanted to help the community. He had a vision when we first started. And it's funny that he hasn't lost it.
Louis Preciado is a friend of Arturo. He's helping to fix up the place that means so much to a man who lost his wife and daughter.
Wow, I mean, it's to see him strong and to see him have a purpose and to see him, have the will. All we could do is help each other. And it's not about unions, it's just about people helping people.
Work crews from local unions are donating their time and materials to help rebuild a part of Arturo's life.
I think that all of Las Vegas wants to be involved. I think that when I do this work and when the union sends me out here with volunteers to help him get on his feet, I think that we're doing it for all of Las Vegas.
Arturo continues to amaze his friends with his recovery. He was at the gym today, but wasn't ready to talk about what happened on camera. But those who meet him say his strength and the support from the community is what will help him through this. Joe Bartels, 8 News Now.
Work crews will spend the next few days painting and putting in a new floor. The gym is set to reopen next week. The suspect in the brutal attack, Brian Clay, pleaded not guilty to the crimes last month. The Planning Commission approved a proposal to build a shooting range and firearms store inside the Palazzo shops. They met last night and discussed zoning with General Growth Properties. County Commissioner Chris Giunkiliani says even if ammunition isn't sold in the store, the presence of the gun shop opens up the possibility for what people themselves might bring. Even with the planning board's approval, the gun shop can still be appealed before any of the plans move forward. One Valley family hopes to forestall another tragedy like the one that took their son 2 years ago on the 4th. 22-year-old Casey Barlow died during a neighborhood party when a cannon overstuffed with gunpowder exploded.
And it isn't any better today than it was 2 years ago.
Casey was out on the street with neighbors and friends, and after the cannon was lit, everyone hid behind cars except for him. Others knew what was happening, but he didn't. He was trying to take a picture when the cannon exploded, killing him and injuring a friend.
I hope with what we're doing, trying to do, we'll keep others from having to go through what we have been going through. It was taken away in 10 minutes by 2 stupid people who didn't take 2 seconds to think about what they were doing.
Since that day, the Barlows have been pivotal in getting legislation passed requiring Nevadans be at least 18 years old to buy black powder and 21 to buy gunpowder. The Barlows are selling dog tags to raise money for a scholarship in Casey's honor. They've already raised almost $8,000 to help a student study photography or journalism. If you'd like to help out, just look for the Casey Barlow Scholarship and Memorial page on Facebook. President Obama is hosting military families with a barbecue and fireworks show this evening at the White House. The celebration started a couple of hours ago, and here's the president greeting military members. He spoke at a naturalization ceremony earlier at the White House. More than 24 active service members became citizens today, along with people from Russia, Mexico, and other nations. The president said our nation's success wouldn't be possible without the generations of immigrants who have come to America from around the world. Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney celebrated the 4th of July walking in a parade in New Hampshire. He greeted people and also addressed some key issues before walking with everyone. Romney talked about health care and the men and women serving in the military. He recalled a trip to Afghanistan and Iraq 4 years ago. The countdown to our own fireworks celebration is on. In less than 3 hours, we'll see them pop up all across the Valley floor and at Cashman Field, where the 51s are playing a home game. This afternoon, weather was a concern out at Lake Mead. 6 boats capsized or sank due to high winds. No one was hurt, and everyone made it back to shore safely. Darren Miller is keeping an eye on things from Cashman Center. How are things going on right now, Darren?
Well, everything's fine, Paula. How you doing? A happy 4th to you, by the way. But yeah, you were talking about the weather, and obviously this afternoon, early this morning, a little interesting. We had some showers around the area. It was very humid, but all that moisture is now pushing off towards the north and the east. So again, the game should go off without a hitch, and the fireworks show later on tonight, we should have no problem at all as well. If you've been here about an hour ago, this place was packed. Now all the people are going out to the game. Begins at 7 o'clock, and so if you're out here right now, we had several thousand people, but they all left. So there's a look at the dew points right now, and look how sticky it is out there. Upper 50s, lower 60s. That's the key there, because you need the moisture to get the showers and the thunderstorms rolling around. There's still a chance for some more rain tomorrow, but at least for the game tonight, no problems at all. And the radar shows it. So we have that batch of rain that moved through this morning and this afternoon. Now it's racing off towards the north and towards the west and the east. A bit of rain over towards the eastern part of the state, but that's about it. So we're good to go for the game tonight. No problems at all. If you're coming out, though, maybe a little sticky, a little muggy out there, but temperatures will be nice and cool, kind of hovering in the mid-70s. All right, Paula, we'll take a look at the complete 7-day forecast in a few minutes. Tell you what's going to happen later on tonight as far as the events for us. You're going to be out here in a little while, too. That should be kind of fun, so we'll take a look at that, the full forecast in a few minutes. Paul, back to you for right now.
I'll see you soon. Thanks, Darren. Thousands of people celebrated the 4th at the annual Jamboree in Boulder City. The parade is the oldest in state history in its 64th year, and for many families, it's the biggest celebration they have all year. In addition to the red, white, and blue, the celebration also had pieces of history from the 1960s. Cars and trucks and veterans were there.
4th of July is a special occasion. I hope our children and grandchildren feel the same way.
Lee Gregory, who you just heard from there, was a chief warrant officer in Vietnam and served 3 tours of duty. He hasn't missed a jamboree in more than 20 years. Hire a Hero, how veterans out of work can get back on the road to employment and what they can do right now to get the help they need.
This portion of 8 News Now is brought to you by Station Casino's July Cash Ball Bingo.
The Rock and Roll Marathon is great because it's a national marathon where teams from all over the country come to Las Vegas to participate. And this year, all the teams that have raised money to come out, all the benefits will be going to the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America.
Hi, I'm Ed Bernstein, and this is my daughter, Dana. And we're proud to be sponsors of this year's Las Vegas Rock and Roll Marathon benefiting CCFA.
So come join us and show your support in helping Crohn's and colitis patients like myself beat these diseases.
Chances are you're not made of money, so don't overpay for motorcycle insurance. Geico. See how much you could save.
Hey, it's Chop with the all-new Tobin Fiat of Las Vegas. Thanks for making us the #1 dealer in the West.
Get the 40 MPG Fiat 500 starting at $14,999 or 0% for 60 months.
We'll see you at Tobin Fiat of Las Vegas at Sahara and Jones.
Smooth. Rich. Cheers to the fine quality.
What is this?
It's a paint commercial. Sorry.
Burnham. Paint and drywall. Painting, drywall, stucco repair. Serving Southern Nevada for more than 15 years.
I'm more of an absentee Planned Parent. Tuscaloosa? Schenectady. Des Moines. Okay. I can't always be there to weed my petunias. So now we use Miracle Grow Shake and Feed plus Weed Preventer. It feeds plants and prevents weeds for up to 3 months. So my plants grow bigger, more beautiful, without all the weeds. Guaranteed. With Miracle Grow Shake and Feed, anyone can have a green thumb. Everyone grows with Miracle Grow.
This is Chop with Tobin Dodge Superstore. Our Good Credit event is going on now. So for a limited time, we want to reward you for having good credit, like new Dodges at 0% or buy a dealer invoice, plus you keep the rebates. Only at Tobin Dodge Superstore in the Valley Auto Mall.
Neighborhood weather on 8 News Now is brought to you by Yes Air Conditioning and Plumbing.
Veterans out of work may head back to school this fall under a new federal program. There's been enormous response to the Veteran Retraining Assistance Program, or VRAP. It pays for up to a year of education. More than 27,000 unemployed veterans have applied, and more than 13,000 have been accepted. The program is on a first-come, first-served basis. For more information, just go to 8newsnow.com and use the keyword veteran. An effort's underway to train more family doctors as the Affordable Care Act gets the go-ahead from the Supreme Court. Christian LaRue is one of 6 residents going through a newly created program in San Diego. The goal is to create a new generation of family doctors, treating everyone from babies to adults and every illness from flu to high blood pressure. A lot of other doctors choose a specialty in order to make more money, but primary care doctors often have other motives.
Most people that I talk to go into primary care because they enjoy building relationships with patients over a long period of time. Unfortunately, sometimes in medical schools, they're not exposed as early enough to what a primary care physician does.
Over the next 3 years, the new Kaiser Permanente program will turn out 18 new primary care doctors. But the Association of American Medical Colleges projects a shortage of some 90,000 primary care physicians by the year 2020. That's due in part to baby boomers retiring and an influx of people needing medical care, but it's also due to the explosion in chronic diseases like diabetes. Hacking civilian drones. Grad students take the operation of drones into their own hands, how they manipulated them, and what their college professor is doing with this new information.
The Vegas says daily deal at deals.8newsnow.com.
Next Insider.
You're a wanted man, Peter Parker.
The Amazing Spider-Man stars and real-life couple. Plus, our A-Rod one-on-one. Open and honest about everything from Cameron to Madonna. Next Insider.
Tonight at 7:30, only on Channel 8.
None of these air conditioning companies are answering. It's like they've disappeared. I really need to get my system checked.
Well, you should call Silver State. While other businesses have been closing down, they've remained strong. They came out and serviced my air conditioning unit for just $25.
Summer's here. Call now to take advantage of Silver State's $25 service special.
I'm really glad I listened to my neighbor.
Silver State Refrigeration and HVAC, 433-5008. Ask about our Maytag line with a 12-year warranty.
Swaddy Cup, John. Swaddy Cup, Chai.
جان پی فودینگ آن اسکرفت.
سواج لیستینگ. من میدونم اون کمری سفید کجاست؟ امیدوارم گوشه پارکینگ لا. ¿Cuántas millas por galón agarra este Prius? 51 en un día malo. ¿Tantos falgala? Matem falgala. At Finley Toyota, we may come from different countries and different backgrounds, but together we share a common goal. That's to give you the best possible deal. Chúng tôi sẽ làm tất cả cho quý vị hài lòng.
Everyone can use a little guidance when it comes to their finances. Whether you're a young adult heading to college, a family buying a home for the first time, or a senior investigating a reverse mortgage, at Financial Guidance Center, we offer financial education, counseling, and even assistance. And best of all, it's absolutely free. Call to find out how we can help you. 364-0344. A little guidance can go a long way. Financial Guidance Center, formerly Consumer Credit Counseling Service.
Las Vegas's fastest cash giveaway is back. The $1 million lightning fast cash at all station casinos and fiestas. 2 ways to win every Friday and Saturday in July. You could get a $500 instant cash bonus just for playing your favorite slots and video poker. Winners every 10 minutes. And earn entries for the 8:15 p.m. cash drawings. Win up to $1,000 at any station or fiesta. Swipe your boarding pass and get 10 free entries a day. If you don't have a card, sign up today.
Long negotiations are a thing of the past thanks to the Choppers posted pricing. His lowest price is posted on every vehicle so you can see your savings immediately. Drive new Patriots now just $15,900 or $159 per month.
Get to Tobin Prestige, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge.
The Vegas says daily deal at deals.8newsnow.com. You're watching 8 News Now at 6 with Dave Cavassier and Paula Francis. The news for Southern Nevada is now.
Graduate students at the University of Texas have figured out a way to hack into the systems running civilian drones.
So I see this as causing trouble in the skies. I wouldn't want to be living under skies where that was easy to do.
The students were able to hack into the GPS signals and not only manipulate the drone's flight path over White Sands, New Mexico, later they even landed one. Fortunately, this was an exercise at the University of Texas done in conjunction with the Department of Homeland Security. But it raises concerns about the vulnerabilities in using drones domestically. They're no longer used strictly by the military, and some folks have encouraged the FAA to come up with safety standards for the some 10,000 drones that could be in our airspace in the next 5 years.
Unmanned systems are a game-changing technology. They are a technology that proved to be a huge new industry. They're also a technology that is raising deep, deep political, legal, and ethical questions.
What I'm hoping is that people will take it seriously enough that we can have it all tidied up by the time we open the barn doors and let in the drones.
But Professor Humphreys says it's unlikely military drones like the Predator could be overtaken. As a result of the exercise, Professor Humphreys has been invited to testify before the Congressional Subcommittee of Oversight, Investigations, and Management. Speaking of attacks, there's a new one shaking up the U.S. security system. The Department of Homeland Security says it got nearly 200 reports of suspected cybersecurity threats in 2011. The number's up significantly from both 2010 and 2009, and in companies controlling the U.S. infrastructure, such as power grids, water filtration plants, and nuclear facilities. You can always protect yourself from a cyber attack by not opening emails from people you don't know or by not downloading attachments. A local nonprofit could get a brand new Toyota minivan to help them service the community. Help of Southern Nevada has 9 programs aimed at helping a lot of people, from the disabled to young mothers and families, those with low incomes and the homeless. They're featured today in the 100 Cars for Good program. Each day, 5 organizations are featured. Today is the day to vote for Help for Southern Nevada. A new minivan will help them transport their disabled clients.
Normally, if we have a client who's wheelchair bound, they have to take the bus for sometimes 2 and 3 hours to get to an appointment. This vehicle would allow us to transport them to the appointment.
You can vote right now just by going to our website and using the keyword HELP. If you already have a Facebook account, it's even easier. The whole process will take less than 2 minutes. Well, the 51s are preparing for their home game tonight down at Cashman Field for their Grand Slam spectacular celebration. A lot of 8 News Now people are there already for the game, and afterwards at 9, the fireworks celebration. Dave's throwing out the first pitch, and Darren Miller is there right now to tell us about whether there's any weather giving us trouble for the game and the fireworks. Darren.
All right, thanks a lot, Paula, and kind of a fun day, really, and what a way to usher in the 4th of July. We had some rain early this morning, but why not come out to the baseball park and check out a game? And it looks like we're really good to go when it comes to the weather. And in fact, the humidity has actually come down the past half hour or so because all the cloud cover and all the rain has now pushed out of the area off to the north and towards the east. So we're getting ready for a fun day here and a fun night. The game starts at about 7:05. The gates just opened about 15 minutes ago, and we got a lot of people coming out here to see the 51s take on Tucson, a big game here. So as far as the weather goes, the high today, pretty cool for this time of year. Normal high is 103, and because of all the cloud cover and the rain, the high today only in the 80s, and a nice day out there, really. We needed the rain. We got a little bit of rain here, and it's perfect, the forecast, because now the rain is now pushed out of the area. So there's a look at the temperatures outside. Now, again, because of all the fireworks and because of people doing barbecuing, we're under a smoke advisory for tonight and most of tomorrow, because obviously we got a lot of smoke out there from the fireworks, and again, because people are going to be doing some barbecuing. So there's a look at the radar, and again, looking pretty good. We had some rain down the south in Arizona. That is now pushing off to the north and the east, and the rain is now pushed out of the area. So as far as the forecast for tonight, sure, it'll be a little bit on the cool side. Maybe it's still a little sticky, but there's really no chance of rain here, as that is now racing out of the area. As far as the rest of the nation, still dealing with some very hot conditions over towards the east, with temperatures hovering in the 90s, very humid there. We can't really complain here, even though we have a little humidity. When you can see, we'll compare what people deal with in the east coast, and there's a look at some of the temperatures around the rest of the nation and over towards the west coast as well. So tonight we'll drop down into the lower 70s. We'll get rid of the clouds, still a little sticky outside. Again, tomorrow, maybe another chance for a couple of thunderstorms around the area, maybe another chance for a shower, still muggy with a high of 97. Then we'll clear it out as we head towards Friday, a little bit warmer at 101, and then all of next week, we're going to be above the triple-digit mark as summer rolls along here. So we're live out here at the 51s at the Cashman Center and the Cashman Field. Chris has got an interview right now, and we're going to have some fun tonight.
We're going to send it to a break. And hey, congratulations to you, because you predicted this perfect weather, and that's absolutely great. We're going to come back and talk with the Las Vegas 51 who's heading to the All-Star break in Buffalo. That's coming up next right here on 8 News Now.
The Herbalife World Football Challenge is coming to Las Vegas. August 5th at Sandpoint Stadium. Real Madrid, led by Cristiano Ronaldo, Iker Casillas, and Kaká, face off against Mexico's Santos Laguna, who feature Oswaldo Sanchez and Hercules Gomez. Tickets are going fast. Get yours at UNLVtickets.com by calling 739-FANS or visit any Marianas. Another Justice Entertainment Group event.
It's America's birthday, and also American Honda's. So we're celebrating with our first ever 4th of July sales event. We've got great deals on quality vehicles, but hurry in, because this party ends soon. Get 0.9% APR financing at your Honda dealer today.
It's the summer special at Maaco, America's Body Shop. Preserve your car with free UV protection when you purchase Maaco's enamel paint package for just $2.99. Free UV coating now during the Maaco Summer Special.
What a president believes matters. Mitt Romney's companies were pioneers in outsourcing U.S. jobs to low-wage countries. He supports tax breaks for companies that ship jobs overseas. President Obama believes in insourcing. He fought to save the U.S. auto industry and favors tax cuts for companies that bring jobs home. Outsourcing versus insourcing. It matters.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Let your imagining soar to a magnanimous mashup deeply ingrained in our brain's pleasure center, where any size icy cold Coca-Cola, soft drink, or sweet tea is just $1.
Time to roll up our sleeves for our 96-hour sale during the 4th of July at the All-American Corner.
For $79 per month, you can get a new 2012 Chevy Malibu 1 LT or a new Chevy Cruze LS. And we have the 2012 Camaro 2 LS on sale for just $169 per month. With car payments this low, imagine how little you'll pay for a truck or SUV.
Come on out to Ed Bozar Chevrolet during our 4th of July 96-hour All-American sale. Thank you.
Too many pedestrians are getting killed or injured while trying to cross the street.
That's right. Pedestrians have to watch for cars, and drivers have to watch for pedestrians.
8 News Now Sports is brought to you by your Southern Nevada Nissan dealers. From Channel 8 News Now. Sports with Chris Maathuis.
All right, good evening, everybody. We're out here at Cashman Field where we've been all afternoon. What a great
day this is turning into. Here it is, the 4th of July, and for the first time since 1986, the 51s have a game on the 4th of July. Joining me now is Chad Beck, who is a relief pitcher for the 51s. Hey, nice outfit. How great is it to be playing, having a game on the 4th of July?
It's a huge privilege to be part of this. I mean, this is probably the biggest turnout that we've had all season, so it's really exciting just to see the fans come out and support us tonight.
You know, it seems like baseball and the 4th of July just kind of go hand in hand, don't they?
Absolutely. I can remember when I was little, growing up in Houston, you know, we would go watch the Astros on the 4th of July, and you know, that's when I think about the 4th of July, that's what I remember is cookouts and swimming and going to the Astros games. So, you know, somebody's going to make some memories here tonight.
That's right, lots of memories. And Chad Beck is heading off to the AAA All-Star game in Buffalo, New York. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And Adeni Hechevarria also made the All-Star team, our shortstop, but I don't know how well his English is, so he might not have been able to conduct as well as an interview as I could.
Let me ask you now, I hate to jinx you, but your ERA is like .94. That is tremendous. You're having a great season.
I've been doing really, really good. I think what's allowed me to have that good of a season is it seems like this year, as I've gotten into some jams during the season, I've been able to dig down deep and make a pitch, or a position player makes a play for me and picks me up. But, you know, that's part of baseball and part of being on a team. So, you know, hopefully I can just keep it going for the rest of the season.
Final question. We've got about 20 seconds. How cool is it to have the fireworks show after the game tonight?
You'll tell me. I've seen them every year. They're amazing, and it seems like every time somebody sees it for the first time, it blows them away. So it's awesome.
All right, well, thank you very much. There he is, Chad Beck, who is heading off to the All-Star game in Buffalo, New York. Of course, tonight it is the Tucson Padres taking on the Las Vegas 51s. Fireworks extravaganza tonight. First pitch, 7:05. Reporting from outside the Cashman field, Chris Maathuis, 8 Sports Now.
See you in a little bit. Thanks, Chris. We'll be right back.
HDTV Primetime on 8 News Now, brought to you by R.C. Willey. Your home, your way.
With patio furniture and grills, entertaining inside and out, R.C. Willey can make your home your way.
The best clubs, the best value, guaranteed. Get started now for just $5. That's just $5 to start at the Las Vegas Athletic Clubs.
It's America's birthday, and also American Honda's. So we're celebrating with our first ever 4th of July sales event. We've got great deals on quality vehicles, but hurry in, because this party ends soon. Get 0 down payment and 0 due at lease signing at your Honda dealer today.
Smile. 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 Now you can have the smile you've always wanted at Smiles Today Dental, providing total dental health care for you and your entire family. Summer specials, partials, and dentures, only $5.99. Extractions, only $99. And free transportation is provided. Medicaid, culinary, and all union insurance accepted. Smile, smile, smile. At Smiles Today Dental Group, 655-6777.
Chances are, in under 20 minutes, you could be at the largest auto mall in the world. And once you arrive, you can count on finding what you're looking for. Why chance it anywhere else? When you can shop 19 dealers, 24 brands, and over 5,000 vehicles, all at one convenient location. The Valley Auto Mall in Henderson.
Your health impacts every aspect of your life. You need a doctor you can trust.
Someone to guide you and make sure you feel in control of your personal health and well-being.
At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, we promise to earn and keep your trust.
We are Healthcare Partners Medical Group.
We promise to give you personal care, quality care, total care.
Contact us today to learn more about our promise to patients and to find out how you see a Healthcare Partners doctor.
This is Shop with Tobin Dodge Superstore. Our Good Credit event is going on now. So for a limited time, we want to reward you for having good credit, like new Ram trucks at 0% or up to 12 grand off. Only at Tobin Dodge Superstore, where you're rewarded for your good credit.
We told you about this yesterday, and now it's official. Researchers now say they have evidence the so-called God particle exists. Scientists theorize the universe as we know it now would not exist had it not been for an invisible particle called a Higgs boson. It was first mentioned by its namesake, a British physicist named Peter Higgs, in the 1960s. He believed the tiny particle gave things mass, turning a universe of weightless atoms into stars, planets, and eventually us. Researchers say they'll know more about the discovery in the next 2 or 3 years. By the way, it's called the God particle because it's considered essential to all life. A tragedy on Boulder Highway.
He was caring and kind and very loving. He was very protective of me.
The heartbreaking warning tonight from the woman whose boyfriend was killed crossing the street. Her hope to save others from the same fate. Join us tonight at 11. And if you can't join us tonight at Cashman Field, we hope you find another way to celebrate this evening. We have a list of fireworks shows on our website at 8newsnow.com. Just use the keyword fireworks. That's all the time we have for 8 News Now at 6. We'll see you tonight at 11. Have a great night, and remember, keep your dogs and cats inside tonight. See you later.